Hey y'all, what's up? I'm back with another video today. If you are new to my channel, hey. So today I'm going to be giving you guys 5 tips on what I wish I would have known in my early 20s. So if you would like to see what I wish I would have known, it could probably help you. It could probably help somebody around you. Stay tuned. So my number 1 would be career. When it comes to career and college and things like that, you know, everyone has this idea of go to school, go to college, and make money, and you're going to be straight. Lying. Don't nobody tell you about how you go to school, go to college for 4 years, can't find a job in your degree, end up working some little rinky-dink job that's not paying you nothing. You can barely survive off of it. Nobody tells you that part. And not only that, you're also coming out of school with debt on top of debt. Just ghetto. It's just ghetto all the way around. So my number 1 is career, because I wish that, I would say I wish that, because I would be lying. My mom definitely told me I should stay at my hometown, go to a community college, do my minor classes, and then go to a 4-year. But no, I wanted to be hard-headed, and I wanted to go to a 4-year college. I wanted to get up out of there. So yeah, if you haven't been there yet, you should definitely consider that. Whatever, if you don't know exactly what it is you want to do within your career, I would definitely consider taking up those general classes in a community college and then picking a 4-year college. That way you're saving money and you still get the best of both worlds. But for those of you who do not want to go to college, because everybody don't want to go to college. Everybody's not the type of person who want to sit in a class and learn. And I get it, because I'm a hands-on person too. We have a lot of creators out there. It is 2022. So nobody really want to be working for anybody. Let's be real. Everyone want to be an entrepreneur. And I see people like rise in that area so much. So if you are that person who you feel like you want to be an entrepreneur, that's cool too. You know, you don't have to be like everyone else. You don't have to follow the norm of what it's like. Far as making money, there's plenty of money out there to go around. So do what's best for you. My number 2 would be budgeting. Listen, when you young and you ain't got no bills, you ain't got no responsibilities, live it up. Let me tell you, live it up. If you young and you working for fun, I hope you learn about budget too. I hope somebody teaching you finances, something. Because that's the biggest downfall. Like when you realize, yeah, you need money because money makes the world go around. We all know that. There's so many things that you have to do within this world that requires money. But it ain't even about having the money. It's do you know how to properly handle it. Because if you don't, you're going to go broke real fast. Okay? I had money when I was younger, and I was working when I was younger, and I saved some of it for college, but the other half of it, I was spending it. My next one would be self-care. So when you're younger, I feel like you are more in the stage of running. Well, at least I was. I was out all the time doing stuff with my friends because I felt like I was always busy in sports. Like I did track, I did volleyball, I did cheering, I did band. Like I was just always busy. So for me, when I finally got that breath of fresh air, I'm like, bye mom, see you later, you know. Just try to be out and doing stuff with my friends. But honestly, I really wish that I would have been more focused on self-care. I feel like that is so much more important than being around others. What I learned from me being around others all my life was that I started to become codependent with those people, and it became really hard for me to detach from them. And I was like, dang, you know, like, why the fuck I'm breaking up with my man or something? The whole time it's my friend. You know what I mean? So yeah, take care of yourself, whatever you do. Put that time aside, and learn how to take care of yourself. Love yourself. My next one will be healthy relationships. This is number 4. So healthy relationships, I would say, because as you are younger and getting older, you start to develop a lot of relationships, rather as friends, rather as you dating, rather, whatever. You starting to develop relationships with other people, and it can be a challenging process if, for one, you don't know who you are, or they don't know who they are, or it's just not a healthy relationship. And I feel like it's so important for you to have somebody who's an example of a healthy relationship around you, rather it's a friendship or like a relationship with opposite sex. Because there's honestly some people who I met in my life, like, I never want to let that person go. But then there's other people in my life, I'll be like, why were we friends again? Why did I kick it with you? You know what I mean? Like, so you live and you learn. You learn what a real friend is. Like, it's okay if you hang with somebody. You could be like this with somebody in middle school, even in high school, and then as you turn into adult, you realize that is not the type of friend I need. We are not on the same playing field. You know what I mean? Like, and that's okay. It's okay to outgrow relationships. That's what I learned, to let them go. It's okay to outgrow them. It's okay for them to outgrow you. It's cool. We're all on our own path. So healthy relationships, learning relationships, knowing yourself before the relationship are all key. So my number 5 would be rejection and loneliness. So when I was younger, I always felt like I never fit in. Like, it don't matter who I hung with. It don't matter who I was around. I just always felt like I didn't fit in. Like the outcast, for real. And at some point, it starts to make you feel lonely. Like, people like, I could feel lonely in a room full of people. I start to feel like that. I used to be like there were people that I met that were, they were cool friends. It's not that I didn't have cool friends. I had some really good friends. I still have some really good friends. But it was just, I wanted to meet somebody who had the same mindset as me. And I feel like I would come across people who would in this area or in that area, but they just weren't here. I love having intellectual conversations. So I feel like I don't like small talk. So if you can't have a conversation that spark, that make me interested, keep me interested, I should say, then it's kind of I get bored. So it's whatever. I hear you, but it's not interesting to me. So yeah, so because of that, I really start to feel like a loner. And it's crazy because if you in my hometown and you're watching this video, you probably thinking you hang with a lot of people, a lot of people like you, That's cool and all, but I really consider myself that popular loner. I know a lot of people know me, and within these 5 things, God has spoke to me on all 5 of them throughout my journey of growing. And within college, he showed me obey your mother and your father and things may go right for you. Stewardship, how to properly handle my money, because it's not my money and it's given to me by God. He's my provider. He's our provider. Self-care, showing up for myself. Like I said, self-love, that's key. But the thing I was missing was my love for God, my love for myself, and then my love for others. And I tended to put other people before myself a lot in my life, which then rolled into the unhealthy relationships, which was the next one. And then the healthy relationships and the rejection and the loneliness. Oftentimes we start to feel rejected or lonely when you don't fit in with the popular crew, or I don't know, whatever y'all call it nowadays. I don't know. But nowadays, when you don't fit in with the normal, what you see other people doing at your age, they automatically count you out or make you weird or make you, they categorize you basically and throw you in this whole category of something that you may not even be. But just because you ain't doing what they doing, they look at you differently. They judge you basically. And it definitely showed me not to be judgmental of people, because you really don't know what no one is going through. And it's funny because you learn that your first impression is everything and things like that, but to me, really it's not, because at the end of the day, what you see in that person that same day, that may not be who that person is. They may have been going through something that day. You know what I mean? So moral of that story is, it's okay to be a loner. It's okay to want to take time to be by yourself. That's okay. That's cool. But make sure you're doing it in a productive way. Make sure you're giving yourself grace. Make sure you're loving yourself. Make sure you're not allowing yourself to slip into depression, because as a teen, it's so easy to do when you're thinking about all these different things that's going on around you, what your friends are doing, what these people are doing, if people like you, if people think you're cute, what you're wearing, what shoes you got on, is your hair done, does this little boy like you? You know what I'm saying? You worried about all these different things, when I'm here to tell y'all, don't none of that matter. I'm telling you, don't none of it matter. It don't. Like, the little boys, they come and they go. Believe me. They come and they go. What people think about you, that come and that go too. Like, it comes and it goes. Like, you really have to find a solid foundation. You really have to find out who you are without what culture tell you are. Who you are without the friends that you have. Who you are without the clothes that you have. Who you are without the money that you have. Who are you? It's key. So those are my 5 things I wish I would have knew. Gave y'all a little extra tips. But yeah, so if you are new to my channel, like I said, thank you to all my subscribers. Please come back. I'll be back next Wednesday. See y'all.